Hey guys, how you doing? It's Voodoo here and welcome to episode 43 in my Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Emblem editor series. Today we're taking a look at the Nitro Circus logo. This one's from the Nitro Circus live shows. Absolute bunch of maniacs. I love Nitro Circus. Used to be on MTV here in the UK. Still see reruns every now and then. I'm a big fan of the Nitro Circus crew and sort of like the Ken Block scene and Travis Pastrana. All them guys that sort of get involved. Obviously Travis Pastrana is one of the headman. Looks awesome on the gun and the player card. Some are previous emblems, guys, for those of you who may not have seen it. All these emblems are in the playlist, so check them out and you'll be able to learn how to make them emblems. So what we're going to do is basically, it's a sort of, obviously it's a bomb shape, and it's a sort of, there's three different segments to this bomb and they're sort of all different sizes. So we're going to grab 3 half circles and then we're going to sort of make them slightly different sizes. You will adjust them as you go through making the image, and it's all about just adjusting them just to see how it fits with your perspective. But you can see there that my circle sort of ends around about sort of 3 grids down from the top. So that's where you want to be to get all the perspective right, and should be pretty straightforward. Grab the full circle, drop that in the middle, and then that way that's the beginnings, and also grab the rounded square, put that as the background because we're going to use that to do some cover-ups. So then what you want to do is you want to grab yourself a triangle. We're going to free-scale that down, and then we're going to, so that's going to be the first sort of cut-off of the bomb. Like I said, there's 3 sort of outer segments of this bomb. And real straightforward to do, and you guys will have no problems recreating this whatsoever. Also, if you'd like to hit that like button, feel free to do that. If you really enjoy the image, that helps me out a lot and sort of puts a smile on my face, and it allows me to keep making these really good emblems for you guys. There you can see that I'm just sort of grabbing them circles, shuffling them around a little bit just to make them look all sort of uneven, and then we're going to grab another triangle, just copy and paste from the triangles you've already used, and then that's the 3 segments of the bomb put together. Grab yourself a quarter circle, add that onto the bottom half circle just to make that a little bit wider and just look more authentic. And then what we're going to grab is a high voltage. Now how you get this high voltage is pretty straightforward. Within 5 seconds, kill an enemy who's impacted you with a shock charge. So just a case of sort of like free scaling this now, just to get the lightning bolt just in the exact right place. You want the top sort of right hand part of the circle nearly touching the outer part of the circle, and the same in the bottom left. You want them getting pretty close. Then just to cover up the bottom part of that high voltage emblem, you want to use a curved line, shape that, free scale that to the bottom part of the bomb, and we're just going to shuffle that in just to cover up that little bit. That's why we've got the black background on the back, makes that a lot easier. Then grab yourself a half tube, and then you can just free scale that down, and that will be sort of like the top part of the bomb. So you want it nice and sort of wide and fairly low. Drop it down the layers so it sits behind the black circle in the middle. So then what we're going to do is we're going to grab ourselves another curved line, a bit of free scaling involved on this, just to drop that down. And that again is going to sit fairly low. It's on layer 5 there, and that's going to be the beginning of the fuse for the bomb, and copy and paste that and put another one up there. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to add the sort of 3D-ish sort of image. It's not really totally 3D, but it's just a bit of sort of extra detail that really makes it look really cool. So I left them white because they're going to be the sort of bits. It's exactly how it is on the original image. They have white sort of detailing, and we're going to copy and paste both of them parts of the fuse and just shuffle them around and just leave a nice sort of even line of white on the edge there just to give it that extra bit of detail. And then we're going to go over the whole image, adding little bits of sort of shading slash sort of added detail. And what we've got there is a flag no wind. We're going to add that onto the right hand side of the half tube, just to give it a little bit of extra detail, sort of like the shading effect. And we're going to go sort of in on the inners and outers of the actual bomb. You'll see that happening quite sort of, it's pretty cool, very straightforward but pretty cool. Obviously if you guys have got any suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Obviously check the playlist first. I've done 42 other images now, and we are getting duplicates. I'm just using that half circle down there at the bottom just to cover up that part of the logo, as you see. feel free to leave them in there. Also, if you want to follow me on Facebook and Twitter, it's IXIVoodooIXI on both social networks. Feel free to get hold of me there. I'm sort of very easy to get hold of on Twitter. I generally reply to everyone and stuff, so feel free to check me out on there. And obviously all my videos get posted out on Facebook and Twitter, so if the sub boxes are playing up on YouTube, you will never miss a video. So that is the easiest way to sort of get the videos. Anyway, we're adding this detail in bits and pieces. Like we grabbed a, now this is called a smile out though on them bits I'm using there. And the bit on the centre, you just got to basically freescale them so they fit the actual bomb in a nice sort of curved manner. They do take a little bit of messing around when you're doing a bit of freescaling just to get the curve just right, but take your time, do a little bit extra, and that will make it look really good. So what I've done there is I've grabbed an eye. It can be anything rectangular, and you can just lay that on the end of that part of the segment of the bomb, and that's that bit of shading done nicely. Then we've grabbed ourselves another smile outline, and we're going to lay that down at the bottom. We bring it down the layers towards layer 2, so sitting below the half circle. That way we can tuck it in behind the tail of the actual smile. We can tuck in behind, and it leaves a nice sort of crisp sort of edge there, which is really what we're after. So again, copy and pasted that smile outline, and we're going to shuffle that round and tuck that on the inside. That obviously is going below the voltage thing, the strike, so that can sit nicely and match up with the other side. And that's getting sort of close towards the end of the image, just looking really good. Just a little few more details. We dropped another eye at the bottom there on the right hand side, just copy and pasted that one across, and then we're going to use another smile outline and just sort of rotate that round. Obviously lower it down, you can see I've got it on layer 6 there, and you can lay it down. Now I have had a few people ask me in some of the videos how you freescale. I know a lot of you guys will know, but I will always mention it. Click the right thumbstick in, that way that'll allow you to freescale. You can manipulate the shapes. Now get yourself sort of proficient with that, because freescaling, that gets a little bit confusing after you sort of haven't got a handle on all the controls. But once you get down with the controls, it is a lot easier. So be sure to get yourself good with that, just have a mess around. We're just using a triangle at the top there, guys, just to cut that fuse off, just to make it look a little bit more neat, and it doesn't go right to the end of the image. You want it all to sit inside the box, and yeah, that's looking really cool. So as always, guys, thanks ever so much for watching. Please don't forget to rate, comment and subscribe if you haven't already done so. I'm sure you guys will love this emblem. Looks really sick. If you're a Nitro Circus fan, that's the one for you. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later.